Hello and welcome. It's Candace with Gentle Yoga for Everyone. Today we are going to have a slow and gentle flow to our yoga class. So I'll meet you on your mat. For those that are new, the format of the class is we start with stretching, proceed into the class. Approximately 30 minutes into class, we have a water break. Anytime during class, if you need a water break, go ahead and take it. All right? So we are going to start today with a seated warm-up. So we'll be sitting on our mats, and I also have my Zoom class participating. All right? So that's the format of the class. So I'll say welcome, ladies. Welcome, ladies, everybody on Zoom, and welcome to my YouTube friends. So as we are sitting, we're going to guide ourselves to what is called easy pose. And easy pose is simply by crossing your legs. And let's go ahead and just have the left leg in front so we can just be together. So we'll have the left leg in front. And if this is an uncomfortable position for you, you can extend the right leg to straighten. So, right? So while you're practicing yoga, you should never feel uncomfortable, right? So if you do find yourself feeling uncomfortable, just ease up, ease back, whatever it is you're doing, until you get into a comfortable position. Hello, good morning. All right, and welcome. So we're starting in a seated stretch, okay? So we're doing sitting stretches. We're in easy pose. We have our left leg in front. We're going to guide that left knee to rise. Pull your belly in as you guide your knee to rise. Use your hand to support the leg if you want a little more support, or if you want to engage your core, you can just not hold the leg. We're going to circle our foot outward, move your toes, and breathe deep. All right, so we're guiding oxygen-rich blood to the feet and toes, which promotes healthy circulation in the legs and feet. From here, we'll take a breath. We're going to circle the foot in the opposite direction. Be mindful to keep your heart lifted so you have good posture, strengthening the muscles in the back. From here, we'll allow the foot to be still. Lower the leg. Guide the opposite leg to rise. Use your arms to assist you. Breathe. Lift up the opposite leg. Your knee points towards the sky. And then you're going to give the leg some support if you need to, and just circle your foot outward, keeping your heart lifted, and keep guiding your navel inward. Awesome flow. And now we're going to begin to circle the foot inward. So we just want to be balanced. So you just want to go in the opposite direction so you can have a nice stretch in both directions, ankle, feet, and toes. From here, we'll allow the foot to be still, allow the leg to lower. Now the right leg will be in front. We're going to adjust the sit bones by lifting your glutes off of your mat, guiding the flesh back so your sit bones are directly on your mat. So you can rest your palms on your knees, lift your heart up, and relax shoulders. Just gaze downward, lift your heart as much as you can, and receive length in your spine, hollowness in the belly. From here, we'll guide the arms to extend outward and rise to shoulder level with our palms facing up. Actively squeeze those elbows, lift the heart up, and create an engagement in your bicep, tricep muscles. From here, the breath guides elbows to flow to bend. The palms will be facing inward. Excellent flow. Take another cleansing breath. And as we exhale, we'll rotate the body now towards the right, slowly guiding our chin towards the right shoulder. We want to connect with a full spinal twist. Excellent flow. You want to go a little deeper? Let's straighten the arms, guide the arms to lower, and try to place your left palm on your right knee. See how it feels. If it's too intense, don't do it. And we're still lifting the heart and guiding the chin to flow in the same direction as our right shoulder. On our next inhale, we're going to lift the arms high. Our fingertips are going to rise overhead. We're untwisting, guiding the heart to point towards back, towards the front of the room. We can have a neutral spine. Try to really straighten the elbows as much as you can, straighten your fingers, and keep your heart lifted, and you're actively guiding the navel inward to engage your pelvic floor. Now we'll take a full breath. Lift the heart as you're inhaling. Begin to release the elbows to bend on the exhale, and the elbows flow to shoulder level. Palms remain facing inward. Now we'll take another cleansing breath. And as we exhale, slowly twist your body to the left. We're going to go opposite direction. Our chin is flowing towards our left shoulder. And when you can't twist anymore, if you want to go a little deeper, straighten those arms and guide your right palm to touch your left knee. Left hand lowers towards the mat. Your chin is flowing towards your left shoulder. Really invite length into your spine. Lift up the heart, hollow the belly. What a wonderful spinal twist. From here, we'll take a breath, and as we inhale, arms flow up towards the sky. The heart rises. The breath is our guide. We're not rushing, we're untwisting. As we untwist, the heart flows pointing towards the front of the room. We guide the arms to flow closer, palms touch. And let's see if we can guide the bicep tricep area of the arms towards our ears. Straightening elbows with straight fingers and a lifted heart. From here, we'll take a breath. Release your palms and guide the arms to lower in a parallel position all the way to shoulder level, and then we'll face the palms downward. Now we have our palms facing down. We're going to squeeze the fingers and make tight fists. Squeeze and then expand, release. Spread the fingers as wide as you can. Press the palms forward. Very good. Another breath, squeeze, make tight fists. And then on the exhale, expand, pressing palms forward. Now we're going to circle our hands outward. Wiggle those fingers. Keep your heart lifted. Think about your posture. Think about having a nice, long, straight spine as you're circling your hands outward. Now we're going to guide the hands to flow opposite direction, inward. Excellent flow. From here, we'll take another breath. Allow the hands to be still. Guide the arms out. We're going to lift the heart up and release the arms all the way down. Fingertips connect with the mat. And then we're going to guide the left ear to flow to the left shoulder. Release your low jaw so your teeth, your upper jaw and lower jaw, the teeth are not touching. That's a better way to put it. And the tongue is resting in the low jaw. Now we'll guide the left arm to rise. Fingertips flow to the sky. Bend that left elbow and gently place your palm to rest on your ear. If you want to go a little deeper, you can just gently guide your jawline in a diagonal away from your right shoulder. If you want a little more, you can lift up your right fingertips and press the heel of your right hand away from your body so you can get a nice stretch in the neck, upper back, and shoulders. Breathe into the stretch and connect with your own heart rhythm. From here, we'll take another breath, and we're going to guide the left arm to rise up, lift the head up. That left elbow straightens, and now the right arm flows overhead, returning to the parallel arm position. And then we're going to release that opposite arm down. Left arm is lowering. We'll guide the right elbow to bend. The right ear flows to the right shoulder. Right palm rests on left ear. If you want more, gently just guide that jawline in a diagonal, and we can lift up the left hand. Left fingertips are flexing. The left palm is pressing downward. Let your breath be long and deep, and notice your heart rhythm. From here, we'll take another breath, and we're going to begin to straighten the right arm. Guide the left arm up, lift your head up. Fingertips are going to flow towards the sky. Guide your fingertips to touch. Release the elbows on your exhale. Keep lifting your heart as you're exhaling. Your thumbs will rest heart center and shoulders are relaxed. Now we'll gaze downward. This will be a time of reflection, and if you choose, you can set an intention or dedication for your practice today, or simply connect with your own heart energy. Full inhalation, complete exhalation, focusing on heart and breath. Now let's all take a cleansing breath together. Blink the eyes open a little wider, and we are prepared to start our yoga practice for today. Today we will start in a cobbler pose. Let's guide our knees to rise up, uncross the ankles, soles of the feet touch, release your palms, and you can guide your feet a little closer towards your body. All right, connect with those sit bones and allow the knees to relax downward. From here, you can cross your arms if you want, or you can rest your arms on your legs. If your arms are resting on your legs, if you have your palms facing up, you'll be in a receiving more energy mode. If you have your palms facing down, you'll be in a receiving more relaxation mode. So choose your hand placement and keep your heart lifted. Follow the flow of your breath. Connect with the rise and fall of your chest. Just notice each movement of the chest upward as you inhale. On the exhale, allow your shoulders to relax, your low jaw is relaxed, your tongue is resting in low jaw. In this cobbler pose, we're activating hip flexors, we're improving our posture and increasing oxygen levels all at the same time. Now we'll guide the arms to extend outward and upward so our fingertips can flow up towards the sky. From here, we'll guide the knees to rise up, soles of the feet connect with the mat, release the arms all the way down. Once your palms are on your mat, we'll guide our knees to fall towards the left. We're going to guide ourselves to an all fours tabletop position. Alrighty, so I'm just going to position myself so hopefully you can see the alignment. All right, good stuff. So here we are in an all fours position. Now we're going to focus on our left arm, right leg. Left arm, right leg. The nose is pointing towards the mat so your neck can be neutral. All right, so we got left arm, right leg. We're going to inhale, lift the left arm and right leg at the same time, very slowly. Left arm, right leg. So the right glute muscle is actively squeezing. The right kneecap is squeezing. And we have our left palm facing downward and our fingers are straight. What an awesome flow. From here, if we want to go a little deeper, we can guide the arm to flow back, and the leg that's in the air, that knee will flow to bending. We're guiding our hand towards our ankle. We're seeing if we can capture the ankle. However, if we can, it's okay. Just keep your palm flowing in the same direction as your foot. From here, if you want to go a little deeper in this posture, take a breath and actively press your foot away from your body and guide your toes to rise upward towards the sky. See how much air you can guide into your lung with each breath. And on the exhale, be mindful to guide your navel inward to completely release the breath from the lungs. Notice how the heart is beating as we're strengthening ligaments in the hips, shoulders, elbows, and wrists. From here, we'll take another cleansing breath. And as we exhale, ease up the pressure of the foot and the hand. Guide your knee to lower slowly. Release your foot if you're holding it. And guide the arm to flow forward. The back leg returns to straighten. So we have the palm now facing downward again. And we're still actively engaging our glute muscle. Now let's take a full breath. And as we exhale, we're going to release the palm and knee back to the mat. That will be the starting position, returning us to all fours. Flat back tabletop position. Now we'll focus on the other side of the body so we can be balanced. Right arm, left leg. Nose is pointing downward. The neck is neutral. On the inhale breath, we will lift the right arm, left leg, and go slow. Don't rush. In yoga, always go slow. Take your time. Allow your breath to guide your flow. We'll have our right palm facing downward. We're actively squeezing the left glute muscle, actively squeezing the left kneecap. The belly is flowing inward. From here, we'll focus on the arm flowing back, and we're going to bend the knee that's in the air. The palm flows towards the ankle, perhaps capturing the foot near the ankle, or you can just have your palm flowing in the same direction. It's okay if you can't get your foot right now, that's fine. From here, we're going to take a breath, and we're going to hold the foot firmly if you're holding it, and we're going to press the foot away from the body and guide the toes upward. And go slow. You want to be fluid in your movement and connect with the fluid nature of your breath. This is really good for the hip flexors. We're also toning the hamstrings, quadriceps, biceps, triceps. So many wonderful benefits in this posture. From here, we'll take another full breath, and as we exhale, that's when we're going to guide the knee to lower, and if you're holding your foot, release it. Guide your arm to flow forward, your back leg will straighten. Notice how the heart is beating, and take a breath. On the exhale, then lower your palm and knee back down to your mat. We're going to guide our right knee outward, left knee outward. The big toes touch and your toenails are on your mat. Guide your glutes to lower towards your heels. Slide your palms away from your body. Your chin is flowing towards your collarbone. Let your chest flow towards the mat. And you can rest your forehead on the mat, or you can even turn your head to either side, whatever feels best for you at this moment in time. This is called a wide-legged child's pose. Child's pose is a resting posture. In this wide-legged child pose, gravity is opening our hips for us. We're activating all those tiny vessels and ligaments in the feet and toes, as well as the ankles. So good for the body, promoting healthy circulation. As the arms are extended overhead, we are elongating the spine, also promoting healthy mobility in the shoulders, increasing range of motion in shoulders. In this wide-legged child's pose, we're also receiving benefits to our nervous and circulatory system. Breathe deeply and slowly. On our next inhale, we're going to begin to lift the heart up, bend the elbows, and rise up back to the all fours position, guiding the glutes to lift and guide your knees inward, returning to the all fours tabletop position. From here, we'll take a breath and we'll bend the elbows, slide your palms away from your body. And notice how your elbows will be directly below your shoulders. Check your alignment, elbows below shoulders. Chin flowing towards collarbone. Now we're going to flex our toe prints onto our mat. Really activate that flex foot position. And as we inhale, we're going to lift the knees up. Slowly breathe as you lift your knees up. Go slow. As the knees lift, the heels lower towards the mat, the legs flow to straighten, And your heels will probably be hovering over the mat. My heels are hovering over the mat, and we're actively pressing the heart in the same direction as the thighs. Eyes are open. Always keep your eyes open when your head is below your hips. That's called an inverted yoga posture, and you want your eyes open for focus, balance, and concentration. We're actively lifting our glute muscles up and guiding the tailbone to flow towards the sky. This is a variation of a dolphin pose. This is also a gateway pose to our headstand and handstand. This is how we strengthen arms and shoulders. From here, we'll take a breath, and as we exhale, go ahead and slightly bend the knees. Guide your knees to bend gently and place them on your mat. Point your toes. Allow your glute muscles to flow towards your heels. Slide your palms away from the body. Guide the navel inward. What I like to do is I like to lift my chest up, pull the belly in, and then with the belly flowing inward, bring the chest back down to the thighs so I can gently rest my forehead on the mat. Another variation is you can bend your elbows, stack your forearms, create a little pillow for your forehead. So you've got some options in this child's pose. Again, the child's pose is a resting posture, and although resting, the body receives many benefits to the legs, the spine, the shoulders, even the neck. From here, we'll take another breath. And as we exhale, give your body permission to soften and relax a little more. On the next inhale, we're going to lift the glutes up, rise up. Hands flow towards the knees. And we're going to flow back to the all fours tabletop position. So we can guide our left knee to flow between our thumbs. Rotate our body towards the front of the room. Glutes connect with the mat. Right knee bends. Let's flow to easy pose. Awesome flow. We are approximately 30 minutes into our practice. A great time for a water break. I'm going to grab my water and come right back. And if anyone has a yoga posture they'd like to flow through today, type it in the chat and I'll make sure we get to it. I'll be right back with some water. Alrighty. Ooh, that is so refreshing. Just what I needed. Checking the chat. Alrighty, I got my cousin here on YouTube doing yoga with me. Yes, yes. Good stuff. So happy to see that. I tell you, technology is amazing. You know, you can practice with people all over the world, all different time zones. Love it. Alrighty. Checking for my Zoom ladies. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. So let's go ahead and resume. Let's go ahead and resume. We will resume seated. And we're going to resume in staff pose. So we'll have our legs extended forward. Our legs are straight. Our feet are in the flex position. We have our hands behind us. Fingertips point forward. Elbows straight. Heart is lifted. Shoulders relaxing. Press the ball of the foot away from the body. Guide the tips of the toes towards the body. All right, so we're in a staff pose. Breathing slowly. We want to have slow, full, deep breathing. Notice the heart rhythm. Breathe so deep you can feel it behind your heart. Lift the heart up on your inhale. On your exhale, be mindful to guide your navel inward. Your low jaw is relaxed. Your tongue is resting in low jaw. Feet still actively flexing. From here, we'll take a breath and our left knee will bend. We're going to place the left sole of the foot on our mat. Slide the palms forward and guide the arms to flow overhead. Fingertips are going to flow towards the sky. Arms are parallel, fingers straight. Take another cleansing breath. As you exhale, you're going to guide your heart to flow towards the flexing foot, guide your navel in, and see how slowly you can release. You're not pulling, you're not stretching. What you're doing is you're just really relaxing your body. And as you relax your body naturally flows downward. And you guide your chin towards your collarbone. And you just let your body be nice and soft and relaxed. Be gentle to your body and breathe deep. On your exhale, be mindful to guide the navel inward. This activates the diaphragm. Very good for the pulmonary system. From here, we'll take another breath and we're going to begin to rise up on the inhale. On the inhale, lift the body up slowly. Keep your arms parallel. Keep lifting your heart up. Awesome flow. The next breath allows the bending knee to flow to straighten. Feet remain flexing. Heart remains lifted. On the inhale breath, we'll bend our right knee. When you're ready, go at your own pace. Right knee flows to bending. The sole of the foot connects with the mat. Our heart is lifted. On the exhale breath, that's when we're going to release downward, guiding our navel inward, chin flowing towards collarbone. Noticing the fluid nature of the breath. With each inhale, we increase oxygen levels into the bloodstream, making the body stronger. As we remain connected with our own heart energy, on the inhale, we're going to rise up slowly. We're going to lift the heart up. Go at your own pace. See how slowly you can go. The arms are rising as well. We're lifting the heart. Our fingertips flow to the sky. And on the exhale, release the arms all the way down, straightening the bending knee. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take a breath. We'll guide both knees to bend. And now, let's turn our bodies towards the right. We have our knees bending. Let's use our hands to embrace our thighs. Show your legs some love and walk your feet closer to your glute muscles and walk until you're on your tippy toes. Take another breath and lift the feet up. Pull your belly in and give the legs a nice loving hug, guiding your thighs close to your heart. From here, we'll take a breath, focusing on the left foot. As you inhale, lift up your left foot slowly. Notice how the heart is beating, and take another cleansing breath. As you exhale, you're going to lower the left foot back down. Keep lifting the heart up. Now you're going to do the same thing opposite side. Take a breath, and now the right foot rises. We lift the heart up. Awesome flow. And on the exhale, that's when we lower that right foot down. So go at your own pace. From here, we can take a breath. Let's guide the heels to lift as high as the knees are. So from heels to knees, create a straight line if you can. If you need more support, you can have your palms on your mat. That's perfectly fine. From here, if you want to go deeper, you'll guide the arms in a parallel position. So from fingertips to shoulders, create a diagonal line. The arms are parallel. From fingertips to shoulders is parallel. Oh, no. From fingertips to shoulders is diagonal. All different kinds of lines, right? All right. So this is a variation of a boat pose. This activates our core muscle group. And from here, we can straighten the left leg. And let's use the left hand to support that leg near the foot. And we'll do the same thing, right side, breathe, right leg straightens. We give the leg some support. We're lifting the heart up. We're hollowing the belly. Another variation of a boat pose, full boat pose, right? So this strengthens the abdominal wall, the legs, the arms, and shoulders. From here, we'll take a breath. And as we exhale, we can release the feet, lower the body and legs slowly, and we'll flow to a hovering position. So lower, squeeze your glute muscles, and now the legs are hovering above the mat, your back is hovering above the mat, and your breath is full and deep. Actively squeeze your kneecaps, actively straighten your fingers. In this half boat pose, find peace within the pose. If you need support of your elbows or hands, go ahead and do that. On the next breath, we're going to rise back up to full boat pose. So inhale, lift your heart, lift the legs, and return to full boat. And if you want, you can support your legs with your hands. Do what feels right for you in this moment in time. From here, we'll take another breath. And as we exhale, we're going to allow the legs and body to flow back to the hovering position, returning back to the half boat pose. We're going at our own pace. Very good. So don't follow my cues. Whenever you're ready, follow my cues, but go at your own pace. That's a better way to put it. Go at your own pace to full boat, and on the exhale, you can release to half boat. Don't rush. Take your time and move in a fluid flow. Awesome. Looking good, ladies. Keep going. Nice. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to bend our knees. Use your arms to hug those thighs. Show your thighs some love. And release your feet back onto your mat. Release your legs. And guide yourself to the top of your yoga mat. So we have our knees bending. We're at the top of our mat. From here, we will lift up those feet once more, cross our ankles, and we're going to flow to what is called a rock back. All right, so my Zoom ladies, we've done that before. And for those on YouTube, a rock back is when you guide your knees to your chest, release your spine slowly towards the mat, knees flow to chest, feet flow over your head, and then bend your knees, lift your heart up, and rise back up, and you'll be in easy pose. I'm going to slide back a little bit so you can check my alignment. All right, so we're going to do it again. Rock backs are a lot of fun, so have fun with it. Inhale, lift your knees to your chest, feet rise up. Next breath, slowly flow back one vertebrae at a time. Extend feet overhead, knees bend, and we rise back up to easy pose. Awesome flow. We just go at our own pace. I'm watching, ladies. See, all right, so just have a little fun. Yes. Knees to chest, feet overhead, knees return to bending. Lift the heart, return back. Awesome flow. From here, let's take a breath. This time, We're not going to rise up. Let's just stay lying down on the mat, okay? We'll take a breath, lift the knees to the chest, we'll flow down, and then uncross ankles. So now we're just lying on our back. Release the soles of your feet onto your mat. Relax your arms at your side. Palms will face down. All right. Preparing for a bridge pose. Let's walk the feet closer to our glute muscles. So guide your heels a little closer to your glutes. Your palms are actively pressing down. On the inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. As the hips are lifting, squeeze your glute muscles. And you can guide your body to the left and bring in the right shoulder blade. Guide your body to the right and bring in the left shoulder blade. And keep pressing the hips up. So we want the shoulder blades to flow to touching. Lift your palms up, rotate your palms so they face each other, fingertips touch. See if you can clasp your hands. And again, guide your body to the left, bring that right shoulder blade in, guide your body to the right, bring the left shoulder blade in. We want the shoulder blades actively touching each other. See if you're able to clasp your hands under your body and just keep walking your feet closer to your hands. Lifting the glutes higher, higher. Listening to your body. All right, so this is a bridge pose. Also an inverted posture because the head is below our hips. We're inviting flexibility into our spine. We're activating our core muscle group. So good for the body. From here, we'll take a breath and we're going to release where we're holding our hands together. Allow the body to tilt towards the right. And bend your left elbow. So your left hand is underneath the body. Fingers wrap around your waist. Same thing, opposite side. Tilt the body opposite direction. Opposite elbow bends. You might notice you'll be on your tippy toes. And from here, walk your feet even closer towards your elbows. Squeeze those glutes. Lift the hips. Yes. What a wonderful flow. We're taking great care of our bodies. If you want to go a little deeper in this posture, take a breath and focus on your right knee. The right knee will flow up and the foot lifts up. And then we can straighten the right leg and guide the sole of the foot towards the sky. Take another full breath. On the exhale, guide the straight leg to return to bending. Allow the sole of the foot, probably just the tippy toes, will be back on the mat. Same flow, other side. Breathe, opposite foot rises. We'll straighten the leg. What an awesome flow. Strengthening our core muscle group, toning our legs. Take another cleansing breath. On the exhale, return the straight leg to bending. The toes return to the mat. And now we'll tilt the body to the right. Left hand lowers back to the mat. Tilt the body to the opposite. Opposite elbow straightens. Slowly guide your shoulder blades onto your mat. Release your spine one vertebrae at a time onto the mat until your tailbone is on the mat. Once you're there, with your back completely on the mat, take a breath and guide your knees to float to your chest. Your feet will lift up off of the mat. Very nice. Yes, let's bend the elbows. Place the left palm to cover the left kneecap. Right palm covers the right kneecap. Slowly circle your knees towards the right. Breathe deep as you're circling your knees so you can get a nice low back massage. So good for the body. And now we're going to flow opposite direction. Breathe. What an awesome flow. From here, we'll take another breath. Allow the legs and body to be still. Allow your arms to rest at your sides so your elbows will be straight, your palms are facing downward. Now we're going to straighten the left leg. Guide your left heel up to the sky. Next breath, opposite leg straightens. Guide your heels up to the sky. Flex your feet. And we're returning back to the staff pose. This is a staff pose, just a different perspective. The spine is long and straight. The legs are long and straight. And the feet are flexing. Arms are straight as well. It's very good to have your feet overhead. This promotes healthy circulation of blood, and it is good if you have conditions such as spider veins, varicose veins. It's good to have the feet elevated. Very good for circulation. See how much air you can guide into your lungs, and we have gravity just naturally elongating our spine for us. From here, we'll take another deep breath, and as we exhale, we're going to soften the knees, guide them to bend, let the knees flow to bending, and allow the soles of the feet to release to the mat. Knees remain bending. From here, we're going to focus on the left leg. We're going to guide the left knee towards the chest, so the left foot lifts. Guide the knee to splay outward and place that foot on the opposite leg. So you're basically just crossing the leg. Yes, just like that. From here, we should have the right sole of the foot on the mat. We'll take a breath. We're going to lift that right foot up, pull your belly in, bend your elbows. Lace your arms through and capture your right thigh with your hands. Interlace your fingers if you can. Very good. Very nice. More breath. And this is very good for the sciatica. Also good for the hips. From here, we'll take another full breath. And as we exhale, release where you're holding your thigh. Allow that right foot to return back to the mat, and you can use your hands to guide your left knee towards the chest and uncross the leg, returning that foot back to the mat as well. Now we're going to focus on opposite knee. Should be the whatever's opposite for you, perhaps the right knee flowing towards the chest, guiding the right knee to splay outward, low leg resting on opposite leg, really opening up that hip. On the next inhale, we'll guide that left foot to lift off of the mat. Allow the navel to flow inward. Bend the elbows. Guide the arms to lace through so you can capture that left thigh. Full inhalation, a complete exhalation. What an awesome flow. From here, we'll take another deep breath. And as we exhale, we're going to release where we're holding that thigh. Guide the foot to return to the mat. The knee that's closest to the body, we can use our hands to uncross that leg. Return the sole of the foot onto the mat. And then we will straighten our legs. All right, so as the legs are straightened, we'll take a breath. Let's lift the heart up, bring the shoulder blades closer together. And on the exhale, bring the shoulder blades back down onto the mat. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take a breath. We'll guide the arms outward and upward so that the palms are facing up, and slowly guide your arms overhead. Your shoulders are up towards your ears. Your palms are facing up. Awesome flow. Notice the rise and fall of the chest. Be active with your breathing. Purposely guiding as much air as possible into the lungs on your inhale. And on the exhale breath, allowing the navel to flow closer towards your spinal cord. From here, let's all take a cleansing breath together. And as we exhale, we're going to guide the arms to lower down. Fingertips flow towards the feet, and just rest your arms. So if it's more comfortable for your palms to face down, have them face down, or if you want your palms up, it's up to you. We're going to prepare for our final yoga posture. It's called our Shavasana. Last yoga posture, eyes closed. Eyes closed, we have our low jaw relaxing so that the lips are slightly parted. The upper teeth and lower teeth are not touching. And we invite softness into the body by breathing slowly, by noticing the heart rhythm, following the breath inward. Allow yourself to receive tranquility as you inhale. Slow, gentle breaths. Very long breath. As you release the breath, allow your body to relax and soften. Notice the heart rhythm. Let all awareness focus on the breath and heart. Remain connected with your heart rhythm. Listen to your breath. As we hold on to this feeling of tranquility and focus, let's guide our awareness to the feet and allow the feet to slowly move from side to side. Breathe deeply, wiggle your toes, and then also begin to gently squeeze and release your calf muscles. Your breath guides your kneecaps to squeeze and release. More breath guides the thigh muscles to squeeze and release. And then allow your glute muscles to squeeze and release. We're going to focus on our hands. We're going to allow the fingers to bend and straighten. Let your hands circle to activate your wrist. And now we'll focus on shoulders. On the inhale breath, we're going to lift our shoulders up towards the sky. On the exhale, allow your shoulder blades to release back to your mat. Relax your arms. Focusing on facial muscles, allow your lips to make a circle around your teeth. Circle your lips around your teeth. Begin to wiggle your nose, move your cheeks. Blink your eyes open. We're going to guide the corners of the mouth up for a gentle smile. Take a breath and allow your knees to flow to bending. We're going to place the soles of our feet on our mat. Once they're there, we'll take a breath. On the exhale, we'll guide the knees to fall forward. We're going to turn our body on its side. The arm closest to the mat bends and becomes a pillow for the head as we guide ourselves to a fetal position on our side. From here, we'll place our hands in front of the chest, slowly, gently. We're going to press our body upright. Let's guide ourselves to any comfortable seated position, lifting up the heart, relaxing the arms either on your legs or at your side. Lift the heart up, gaze downward, and just notice how you're feeling at this moment in time. The next breath guides the arms to extend outward and upward. Rotate, palms touch, elbows bend, releasing to heart center so we can take another breath. On the exhale, we release forward. Right. Let's remember to be gentle and kind to our bodies and gentle and kind to others. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. For those of you that have joined a little later, my name is Candace with Gentle Yoga for Everyone. If you like this video, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I will post more live videos soon. So stay tuned and have a beautiful day. All right, good to see you again, Cynthia. All right, I'm so glad to have more people joining class. All right, so everybody have a beautiful day. Bye. And bye, cousin.